Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English grade 8 video lessons. Students, for unit number 5, today we have another SLO. This is about using letter string OUGH words. So this is a letter string because these are different letters and they are always coming together. That's why we call them letter string. So you can see that there are a lot of different words which contain this letter string OUGH. Today we are going to learn that how we can pronounce them correctly and how we can specifically focus on the sounds that each word produce, but having the same kind of letter string, but the pronunciation will be changed. So practice with me as I speak, as I utter out these sounds and words. So be very attentive and active. This is very important for your pronunciation, because if you do not follow it, then your speaking will have problem and it will have a defect. So we need it to be perfect without any mistake, so that when we are communicating with somebody in the English language, we can easily say all these different kinds of words containing this letter string. Now, this is the vertical linkage, and today for this brainstorming session, how many words do you know that contain the letter string OUGH? Can you write them down? Can you say them? Just quickly do this brainstorming activity so that we can begin our lesson. Now, I'm waiting for you on the other side. Good. Let's move on to our main lesson. This is from your book, page 50. Letter string OUGH. The letter pattern, you can also call it, OUGH is one of the trickiest spellings in English. It can be used to spell several different sounds. Now, we have this pattern, but you can make several different sounds using this same pattern. We can see that over here. Now, the letter pattern OUGH can make the final sound of or off. Yes, we can see how these can be uttered out in different words. Next one is that the letter pattern OUGH can also make the final sound of O or oo, right? There are so many words that are coming in your mind that contains these sounds because they are pronounced differently in different words. The letter pattern OUGH can also make the sound OR when followed by a T. Now, we will see all these different examples of these sounds of OUGH letter string. Let's look at some examples. Just focus on the sounds over here. You have the UF sound, OFF sound, you have O and O sound, and also sometimes you have the OR sound in some words. So there are like 5 or 6 sounds, but the letter string, the pattern is the same OUGH. It means that whenever we see it in different words, first we need to learn the word so that we can pronounce it correctly. Because if you apply the rule of one sound to all the other words, then that would be wrong. So beware with me. Now, can you pronounce all these words? I have mentioned the sounds that it required to make in the brackets. Yes, quickly students, just say these words. All right. Let me say it. This is a word that contains our letter string OUGH. But how is it pronounced? This is through. And the final sound that we made here is oo, double O, right? If it was single O, we would say O, but here we have double O, so you have to extend it and lengthen it. So this is through. But here in the second word, THOUGH, this is pronounced as though. And what sound are you hearing? Though. You're hearing not oo but O sound. It means that here the letter string OUGH functions as the final sound of O. Number 3, here again we have the same letter string in this word OUGH, but this is pronounced as thought. Yes, repeat after me. It is thought. And what sound are you hearing? Is it O sound, U sound, or something different? Yes, here in the word thought, the sound is O. O sound, thought. This is how we say it with, and we write it like AW to help you with the sound. So, number 4, TOUGH. Again, we have the letter string OUGH, but this word is pronounced as tough. Tough. Can you say it? Tough. And we have the sound of uff, not oof, but uff. Tough. Not toof, not toff or toof. It is pronounced as tough. Number 5, we have the word, can you say it? It is cough. Yes, cough. What sound are we hearing? Like we say on and off, off. Yes, cough. Here we have a different sound of the letter string. And here number 6, we have again the word containing our letter string, and we say it bow. Bow. Not bow, not boo or anything else, but bow. If you say this pronunciation, you can see that O and W, when you combine them, it's giving you ow sound. So, congratulations if you have said these words by yourself, and if you have matched it with my pronunciation. If not, then do not worry. Practice these sounds over and again, and they will be perfect. Now, you can see that the same letter string have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sounds that we have. Sometimes we say the O sound, the uff sound, but the letter string is the same. So it means it has different sounds that we need to practice. Okay. Can you read this and match it with the correct pronunciation? I hope that you can see it on the screen. Here are your words and here's your pronunciations. All right. So let's do this little quick test. What is this word? Through. Ooh, what sound are you hearing? This sound, right? Ooh sound, through. Next, we have though. What sound are we hearing? Though. O sound. Where is it? Yes. Next, thought. Thought. This is tough. Uff. Is it this one? No. It is this one right here. Uff. Tough. Uff sound. What about this one? Cough. Cough. Yes. The off sound. This is bow. Bow. And this word is rough. What sound is it giving? Uff. Rough. Yes. This sound. Just like tough. Tough, rough. And the last word is thorough. Thorough. What sound are we hearing? The O sound. Alright, we have matched the words with their pronunciations. So I hope that now you can, when you're reading something or when you are speaking, you can easily pronounce these words. Now, here is your simulation link that you can watch to learn more about these words and are related to our main lesson. So I hope that Now the SLO is very much clear. Here you have this classroom activity where you have to read the words below and identify the sound of the letter pattern or letter string OUGH as we did in the lesson. Then write down whether it makes the sound of, ow, or o or oo sounds when followed by T. So if it is followed by T, then you will make the or sound, or. Let me do the first one for you. Cough, cough. What sound are we having? Cough. Here you have to write the sound of. Here through, oo sound, double O, right? So you can do the rest of the activity in the class right now, or you can do it later also. It depends upon your teacher. Next one, we have our worksheet where again the same activity is the same lesson is being practiced. So you must solve this in order to practice the sounds of the letter string. For the homework, all you have to do is practice these sounds. That's all your homework. And here are your resources where you have presentation, lesson plan, and worksheet. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that our SLO is very much clear and you have enjoyed pronouncing these words with me. See you in the next video lesson. Allah Hafiz.